Hey folks, Lionel here with Cowboy Boots, Hats, and Western Life Enthusiasts. So today we got a very special video going on. We're going to be reviewing these Justin's 2566, also known as the Justin Jade. And this is going to be a special video because we have just recently hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So that is a very special moment, and to celebrate this moment, we're also going to be doing a giveaway. So make sure you watch till the end of the video, because right at the end of the video is where I'm going to be telling y'all how to enter to win these Justin's Jade boots. Well, let's get into it. Alright y'all, so we're back. So let's go ahead and get in the breakdown of these boots. Basically, right here on the bottom you got a full rubber sole, and it's a single stitch welt, but it is not a Goodyear welt. So you only got the stitching on the top to make it look like a Goodyear welt, but this is all rubber, so there's no way this could have actually been a Goodyear welt. Realistically, it's just there's nothing coming through. It's got this oil slip resistant deal right here, and the heel is a traditional cowboy heel, as in the size, so it's not going to be your roper heel or anything like that, but it is definitely not traditionally made. As far as the construction, basically you got a big old piece of rubber that has some line that I don't know who they're trying to fool, but to actually make it look like a stacked leather heel, but obviously it's a big stacked rubber heel, and it's not even stacked because it's one piece. So it's actually one whole piece, the whole sole and the heel. So you know, it's kind of a modern boot kind of deal. And then on the vamp, you got a lower quality cowhide leather with an R-toe. So for the shape, they went with an R-toe on this deal. For those guys that maybe want a rubber soled boot that likes a traditional R-toe, and they don't like you know, like square toes or, you know, whatever deal from Ariat. And then on here you got a toe bug. So they did put the toe bug so it could go ahead and kind of break in, which it's really needed on this boot because this leather is about as stiff as all get out. Now on the actual back, on the counter, you got actually a really nice and hard counter, so I'm guessing this is going to provide some really good support. I very much doubt that they're using leather on the inside of this counter. I'm guessing that they're putting a very thick piece of plastic or something like that that gives it that support. You know, but it's definitely not leather, because that would not be a cost saving, and I'm supposing that they're trying to use as much cost saving as they can in a boot of this price. Moving on, you got the shaft that has the same leather material as the vamp, so still going on with that lower grade quality leather. And then you got some very basic stitching right here. It's not a bad looking stitch pattern. It's just very simple. It's not very thick. It's not double stitched or anything like that. You got a lot of single stitched, you know, going all along, and you know, like right here. So it's pretty simple. Machine done, obviously, as everything is nowadays pretty much, but you know, it's just kind of done very simple, so it doesn't take too long, I suppose. Part of that cost saving. Now on the pull tabs, you got the Justin logo, and right here you have the let me see, you got the cloth lining all throughout, so that is all cloth lined all throughout on the inside, and then on the bottom you have a insole, a foam insole. So kind of like one of these deals right here. It says Justin on it. Just looks like some foam, kind of like what all these modern boot makers are using now. So definitely not as traditional as what y'all are expecting from Justin. If I look on the bottom here, there is some nails holding that heel together, but basically I think it's just part of what's holding the whole boot together. So they did put some nails going down into the heel. So I guess that is the only traditional thing that is made in this boot is the nails that they put through here. So let's go ahead and try them on. Alright, y'all. Well, so I know how big the shafts are on these boots, so I went ahead and went with my Wrangler 20X jeans because I know they have the widest opening, and these are some really wide opening on these shafts. So let's go ahead and put them on right now. Show you guys how they look and feel. Now these are a little bit big on me because they're one size up, but I'm sure if they were in my size they would fit just fine. They're, for being one size above mine, they're sized right. Alright. There we go. So I definitely picked out the right jeans for wearing these because they're still imprinting on the top, but they are not imprinting as much on these. They actually look ridiculous when I wear any other jeans that are not like that wide of a boot cut. But this is a side profile on them. Front, top, other side, and back. All right, let's get back on top. All right, y'all, so here's my verdict on these Justin's 2566 boots. So it's the first time that I've actually worn these boots with my Wrangler 20X jeans, and it's pretty much the first time that the boots didn't look completely awkward on me because of how big those shafts are. Any other jeans that I've actually worn with these boots made it look really awkward. It just looked like I had a big bowl coming out of the bottom of my jeans, and it just looked really awkward. I still had that little effect, but not as much with these jeans, so it wasn't as bad. So with that being said, let me go ahead and say who these boots are made for. These boots are realistically a pro for the guy who's going to be working on the dirt in a ranch and really doesn't mind getting these boots all beat up and dirty and need a little bit of a rubber sole for traction and waterproofness, and this low quality leather I think is really good when you want to get it wet, because it kind of just wicks water away, as opposed to a better grain leather, higher end leather that will absorb water more. This kind of just wicks it away because it has like a plasticky feel, especially with the rubber sole and everything. And it's also made for that guy that does that during the winter because of the cloth lining, and also likes a traditional art toe, because you could find a lot of boots that are styled like this or that are built like this with a square toe, but you're not going to get the art toe with it. So this is who this boot is built for. If that's not your case, I do not recommend these boots. At $159, which is what the MSRP is, you could find a way better boot that you could work in. Like I said, it has the lining that is cloth, which is good for winter because it does keep your foot a little warmer. Although I've never had trouble with leather keeping my foot warm or cooler, especially living down here in South Florida right now, and later on when I'm going to be moving to Texas, this is going to get extremely hot and also sweaty. One of the reasons why we don't wear regular sneakers is also because they actually stink up, and this will do the same thing because this is basically all built like a sneaker inside, except for the little nails that I told you all about. But besides that, it's basically a sneaker that looks like a cowboy boot. And also, again, the material is just not really well made. It's not what you would actually expect a Justin to be. Now, if Justin was still alive, I don't think he would very much appreciate his name being on this boot. It's just not what you know what y'all are expecting. Now you guys might say, oh well, a pair of Justins for $160, that sounds like a good deal. It is not your daddy's Justins. These are very much different. The only thing that is similar is that they are on a cone blast, as every other Justin have been for years. So if you guys want that fit, it'll fit pretty much the same, but it'll be a little bit different also, because I'm sure it was a cone blast that was machined over, as these boots were not made in a traditional way. These were machine made, as they always do in China where these boots are made. They do not build them in a traditional way. They build them by machines. There's no craftsman that actually does these boots like that in China. They do build them on machines, and you guys could all tell that on the way that these boots are built. They're, you know, definitely more of a non-traditional boot. So do I recommend these boots? Like I said, I do not recommend them for $159. I think y'all could get a better pair of either Mexican or American made boots for more money, but it'll definitely be worth it. You cannot resole these boots. You know, they're just not as a good quality as y'all could get for just a little bit more money. Now, these boots are definitely worth it if you guys could actually get them for free, and actually here's your chance. So now I'm going to go ahead and tell you about the giveaway. So here's how you enter to win these Justin boots. First, like the video and subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't done so already. Then write in the comment section below your full name and your boot size. Also, send me that same information on the email listed right here. It will also be in the description below, so y'all be sure to look out for that. Then you must like the Cowboy Boots, Hats, and Western Life Enthusiast Facebook page. Just when you enter, it's going to ask you for some information. Just write, I'm here for the Justin boot giveaway. Then on October 16th, 2022, we will be doing a live stream video on YouTube where I will announce the winner, and we're going to spend a little bit of time talking cowboy boots, hats, and whatever y'all want to talk about. So that is all the information I have for y'all today on this sweepstake. I just want to thank you all so much for supporting this channel and getting us to the 1,000. This is how I thank y'all, and I just really hope y'all are enjoying this as much as I have enjoyed sharing all this information with y'all. Thank you, and have a good one.